Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, here in Arizona, and this is a ballpark where traditionally the ball has jumped, but a few years back they installed that humidor, and now offense has been neutralized a little.
And I think hitters still, in their minds, believe that the ball does carry, and that can produce some confidence as you step into the plate for your at-bats.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Today's starting pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And with that, we're underway here in the desert.
First pitch, 5-10.
Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Kepler gets under it. And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
So up next, Andy Pages.
Aye!
That misses,
oh, that's low.
And that is ball one.
Ball, that's down.
That's
ball,
a ball
that's high.
went with the sweeper.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's out number 2.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Freddie Freeman in now.
Inside.
Takes ball one off the plate. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Arenado to first, in time, inning over. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And starting in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude, and I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. Just missed. That one misses.
Take your base, ball
So a
four.
leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
The 1-0.
Velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Perdomo aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
These
Oh,
first
that
2
pitch is
hitters
out.
really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Man at first, 1 away. And breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Good job to fight that one off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering is downstairs. That one is upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. So puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball, that's just out.
Two on, two outs. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. They'll throw to third, tag, safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
He's safe.
Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one's in there. Strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball. Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that's outside. And the count's full. Max Kepler on deck for Arizona. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pajes under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the 2nd inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Tommy Edman. Foul ball there.
That's out.
Vaught, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Kyle Tucker, batting with one down, takes a strike. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Here's Mookie Betts now. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Muncy in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Betts off of first with 2 away. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 left for LA. They trail here 1-0. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Max Kepler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a pop-up. Muncy in position. And there's 1 away.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Tim Tawa.
Now up next for Arizona, Tim Tawa. In the dirt, ball 1.
Ball 2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Now here is number 15. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. That one missing inside.
Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 9th, catcher Hunter Reducia.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Hunter Fiducia. That's in there. 0-1. In the air, right field, Carroll on the move. Makes the grab.
Up next, for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
1 out man at first. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch. He's really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Fastball is outside. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he swings through that one. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4 to a board.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's the left fielder, Andy Pajes.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
In there, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Base hit! And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Now, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That misses, and that's ball 1. Right there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Towards first. Tawa over to second. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Too high.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Popped up. Betts should have this one. One down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
0-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Freeman. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their defense. And that's in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. That one inside. And the count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do 2 down, nobody on.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Set down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Another run for Arizona with this bomb. And it's 2-zip. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. On to the fourth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Tommy Edman. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2.
That's outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The Dodgers trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. That one outside.
That's out.
And it's 3-0. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Tucker leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. That one almost got him. Here's a 1-2. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Single to right in his first trip. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go. Bottom 4. Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's the 0-1. Out to short. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Fly to left his first time.
Ball, that's outside. Ball 2. Hey!
And it's even up.
2.
To the right side. Freeman takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Max Kepler.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Inside ball. That's ball 2.
A little bit low.
Nope, that's a
3
ball.
balls, no strikes. And he walked him
Nope,
on 4
that's up there.
pitches.
Ball
One
4.
of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Towel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Kepler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled off. And that's a strikeout looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hunter Fiducia. Ball 1,
Outside,
no
that's a ball.
strikes. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Gerardo Carrillo, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 50, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0.
Yeah!
Fought off foul. Oh, he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Dodgers down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages, 1 for 2. This one in the air, center field. Settles under it. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in the desert, here's the center fielder, number 15.
Center fielder, Ryan Walshman.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Perdomo.
Oh,
in the
that
box with
pitch is out.
1 away as he takes ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Check swing, and he went. And to count 1 and 2.
Did he go?
Perdomo tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Here's a 2-2. High fly ball out to center field. Edman on his way over. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Scott also throwing. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside. Nope, outside.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch in the
That's
dirt.
ball 3.
And now 3-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So a man at first. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Moreno in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Oh, 1 down. And it's fouled away. Shuts him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for the
Gerardo Correa
Diamondbacks.
into the game. He's been so good against lefties. And here's Freddie Freeman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Clark warming up as well. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the catch. One down.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2.
Well,
that's
he might
off
have to
the
look
plate.
for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fastball, and it gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He is struck out, and he is walked. That's in there. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
1-2 now.
That's
Really
in.
good
Ball
take,
2.
especially with 2 strikes.
Way
3.
inside. And a payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Gerardo Carrillo is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, number 50. He last pitched 2 days ago. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Nice grab. Throw to second. Nicely done for the out. So the Dodgers leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. A strikeout and a walk.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Freeman takes it to the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Nope.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down. His glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Nope. That's inside.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Up and in, ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Left fielder, Max
So
Kepler.
man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Ball. Yeah.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball 2.
That
That's ball
one
3.
misses. Full count now. Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, top of inning number 7, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. That
Nope.
one just
Ball 1.
misses. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Sliced hard but foul. The D-backs leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope. Outside.
Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now this is in the air down the line, and it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 2-2 down. This one in the air center field. On the move. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fiducia in the box again. Takes a strike.
Nope.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Scott.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in, Tim Tawa.
For the Diamondbacks, first baseman Tim Tawa.
That's a ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Oh.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed
That's outside.
differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That one misses. Full count now. Swing and a ball popped up. Fiducia under it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder.
Walt Smith.
Hey!
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
That's
Perdomo
out.
in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And
That's ball
off
three.
the inside edge. 3 balls and a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they're on top 2-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani. As we move towards the home stretch, it seems like he's at a bit of a crossroads. He's been lighting it up at the plate, but the work on the mound has not been as successful. That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, there's a definite disconnect. He'd be the first to tell you he knows he can pitch better.
And a foul ball. That said, he still adds a ton of value to his team with his versatility.
100% true. He's an outstanding contributor. He's shown the talent before, and it's not like he's really hurting them right now.
Got him looking. One away.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Now here is Andy Pajes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Diamondbacks up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball inside.
Loaisiga in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua.
Ball,
next
that's
pitch is inside, ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes outside.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runners are at the corners, one away.
Ball,
lay off that pitch down.
Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing. Number 67 getting cranked up as well. Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in, around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score and they've tied it.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Taylor Clark on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So digging in, Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike. And 1-1. Now one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 3-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Perdomo has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Go ahead run on base. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Well struck left field. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Edman to score. In there, that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, runner at second, 2 down. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Rojas now at the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. They get the force, and that is the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Evan Phillips.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
First pitch way inside a fastball.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Liner caught it second.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Ball 1.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Hey! That one way inside. The Dodgers holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Backed off the plate that time. Two down, nobody on, and ball four there. Tying run is on base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Substitution now at first base. Here's the pinch runner for Arizona, Jorge Barrosa, opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up.
Your base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Barrosa off of first with two away. On the outside corner, got him looking. One left for Arizona. They trail it 3-2. Ildemaro Vargas comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hunter Fiducia. 0 for 3 in this one. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Brandon Garcia, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Number 67, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one pushed foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Under it. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Inside, ball 2.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a 2-1 on the way. That's a little bit low. Nope. And he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner on at first with one gone. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball upstairs. Ball inside.
Right down to shoot, and it's 2-1. One-run game here at the top of the ninth. There's a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run blast, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And he can't come up with it. The flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Two down, bases empty. Tommy Edman at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Misses inside. And that is ball one. Knee high, that's in for a strike. That one to first. And that's the third out. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's 5-2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Got him. One away.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Kepler in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Misses
Nope.
inside.
That's inside.
And it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. On the ground. And foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And Arizona with just 1 out left.
Oh, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Two down, nobody on. Just
Oh, that's out.
missed. They're down to their final strike.
That was straight queso right there.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
And your final score, 5-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout.